Good morning. It is Sunday, September 22nd, 2024, and it's time for your Sunday reading. I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and I am so glad that you guys are here today. So, we've just entered into the fall equinox, and I'm excited for fall. I love the crisp, cold air. I love the changing of the leaves. I love harvest time. I love Halloween. I love all these things that are associated with fall, but I especially like this time because this is a time when I really try to connect deeply with my ancestors. It starts at Lionsgate and it goes through fall. And this is where I am almost meditating daily with my ancestors to show them veneration and to connect with them and to connect with the lives that they led and deeply appreciate and feel grateful for all the hardships that they went through just so they could survive and so that bloodline could lead to me. You know, I think about the hard lives that they led, where every day was such a struggle to just survive. I like can't go like in my waking hours, I can't go 20 minutes without scrolling through my phone or looking at my computer. And these people didn't have any kind of luxury time. And the little tiny bit of luxury time that they had, they so deeply appreciated and were so grateful for. Like all day, every day was just, you know, an exercise in survival, you know, and we've got it so easy. It makes me feel lazy. It really does. It makes me feel ashamed of it, how lazy I am. So, you know, take time to honor your ancestors, you know, over the course of this fall, because just remember them and give thanks to them, feel grateful for them, because all that led to us, you know, all that led to us. So let's get over to the other camera and we'll get the reading started here. There we go. Okay, let me just move my microphone a little bit here. All right, I laid out the cards ahead of time in an attempt to save some time because I noticed that my videos were getting a little long. So let's try to hone that in a little bit here. So what I'm going to be doing is a reading for the fall, okay? The beginning of fall, the middle of fall, towards the end of fall, and going into winter. You know, what do we need to know for this fall season? All right, so let's start off at the beginning of the fall season. And by the way, I am using the Robin Wood Tarot deck, and I am using I can't remember what deck I'm using, the Ancient Stones Oracle deck here. So the first card that we have is Live the Question. Curiosity. Open your mind. Live into it. Whoop. And it's like this is a young woman. She's walking through a canyon towards the light. Live the question. Curiosity. Open your mind. Live into it. Live the question. And the clarifier for that is the Seven of Swords. Try not to get the glare here. The Seven of Swords. And, you know, this is a deceit and betrayal card, the Seven of Swords. You know, the stealing away of things, you know, being taken advantage of, or you taking advantage of somebody else. Right now, I feel like what Spirit is saying that as we get into fall now, it's really important that you seek out your truth, live your truth. If you do have the questions like, why am I here? You know, why am I important? What is my purpose? What is my path? It is really important that you actually try to live that question. So, looking to external sources, you know, to get your information with the Seven of Swords, that might lead to lies, that might lead to deceit and thievery, where you actually are trying to take on somebody else's information, take on somebody else's ideas. it's really up to you. You have to have your own ideas to be able to understand your own path. Okay, so by asking yourself questions and then taking the time to seek out the answers, not only externally but from within, you'll better be able to walk your own path and not be walking down somebody else's path, because that's not going to help you. You need to find your own. Okay, as we move into the middle of fall, we have hidden treasure. You're on the right track. Gifts are revealed. And you can see she's basking in the light, in the flow. But if you look here, there is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I'll try to get that in there. It's like a face, a figure is coming out of the water, coming out of the light. It's the hidden treasure that's being revealed to her. Let's pop over the clarifier here, the tarot clarifier, and we have the one of coins, or the one of pentacles, in the medicine position. And this can be like a in this instance, I feel like the one of pentacles in reverse, or in the medicine position, is telling us that we need to reveal a stable foundation. Okay, we need to, like, it's kind of like the vision that I'm getting in my head is like paver stones covered with debris, like leaves, weeds, vines. The path needs to be cleared. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting from the one of pentacles in the medicine position, is we need to clear the weeds out of the way so that we can see the solid foundation that we need to stand on. Okay, so this hidden treasure, this path that we're looking for, we have to clear away the clutter. Okay, so I'm getting this feeling of staying away from, I shouldn't say staying away from, taking time daily to take yourself out of this world, taking yourself away from the distractions of what we have in front of us right now. And we have a lot of distractions right now. There's a lot going on in the world with wars, or wars that might happen. We've got, a pretty crazy political landscape right now. There's just a lot going on. So Spirit is saying, in order for you to find that hidden treasure, you need to take yourself out of that so that you can clear the path and see it clearly. Does that make sense? So that is for the middle of fall. So right now, if you start living the question and, start living the question and asking yourself, where is my path going? What is my path? What is my truth? Not anybody else's, but mine. You'll be able to start clearing away the clutter and be able to see that path clearly. All right, so let's take a look at towards the end of fall. We have the cycle breaker. You'll get through it. Cycle ending. The cycle breaker. You'll get through it. Cycle ending. And here you have the maiden, the mother, and the crone, all as the same woman. All right, the woman as a maiden, the woman as a mother, the woman as a crone, as she's progressing through life. All right, and so these are this is a typical cycle that we all go through. And let's get our clarifier before we go any further here. All right, make sure I got that in the picture. And we've got the sun. The sun, I love the sun. This is trust and joy and love, liberation, vitality. So basically, Spirit is saying here, we gotta trust the process, trust the cycle. Once a cycle comes full circle, it starts again. So things end and then things begin again. So maybe the path that we're going to be walking down requires us to let go of an old path. You know, we do change paths as we're going through our paths. You know, in life, the roads diverge, right? And we have to make a choice as to where we go, right? And we make our choice and we keep going forward. We don't look backwards. If we spend too much time looking backwards, we don't see what's coming up next. We don't see what's ahead of us, right? So Spirit is saying here, don't worry. You know, old paths will end, new paths will begin, the cycle will continue, the cycle will turn, and you'll be breaking the cycle that was keeping you stuck so that you can start a new one and go forward. Because life is spirals, right? There are spirals in life, spirals everywhere, and one thing ends, another thing begins. Okay? All right, and then as we go into winter, we have the Kala Leech. The Kala Leech. And I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Cailleach. Kale Leech? Oh, maybe it's Kale Leech. We'll say that. Kale Leech. Elder, teacher, wise one, and experience. So here you have the crone, the wise crone, who's walked her many paths, has seen many cycles begin and end, and has all the wisdom that she's gleaned from that experience right before her. And then as a clarifier, if I can pick this card up, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the medicine position. And that is, you know, that's often like trying to seek shortcuts in life. It can be burnout, it can be giving up, it can be inexperience, it can be all those things. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, instead of forcing things, okay, don't force things. Allow things to come to you naturally. And really, that's kind of the theme of this whole reading. Because, you know, we start off with live the question, and we end with this elder, this teacher, this wise one. You know, somebody who has come full circle through their, you know, come full circle through the process of understanding the path that is right, that is true, that is appropriate, that leads to your destiny. It's all about truth. It's all about you and your truth, and being sure that you're being authentic through the process. So through fall, I feel like what this reading is saying is we need to shed all the things that we've kind of taken on in an attempt to create our identity, okay? And start looking for who we really are, you know, who our true self is. Who were we before we were born? That kind of depth, okay? All right, let's go back to the other camera. Okay, I want to thank you guys for coming today. I love you guys. I will see you all on Tuesday for Tuesday, yes, for Katie's live stream at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Wednesday on my channel for my live stream at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it's going to be a great week. So everyone have a great weekend. I love you, and we'll talk to you all again very soon. Okay, take care, everybody. All right, bye-bye.